Sharing is caring, it's kind and sweet. It makes our friendship fun and neat. When we share, we spread some joy. It's for every girl and boy. Sharing toys is always fair. It shows our friends how much we care. A bite of food, a little treat, makes sharing moments oh so sweet. Sharing colors, books, and games helps us learn it's not the same. If we keep things just for me, we miss the joy of we and we. When a friend has none at all, a little share can feel so tall. If someone's sad or feeling low, a shared smile can help them too. Sharing time to play a game makes the fun feel just the same. Sharing hugs, sharing cheer, spread happiness far and near. Even animals love to share. It shows kindness everywhere. Sharing clothes with those in need is a beautiful and loving deed. Sharing water, sharing space makes the world a better place. So let's share with all our heart. It's the best way to make a start. Subscribe for more.
Assalamu alaikum kids. Today my sister Tara will tell you a story about Prophet Noah alayhi salam. Please start, Sister Tara.
A long time after Prophet Adam alayhi salam, people on earth had grown in number. But Shaitan, the devil, tricked them, and many people started worshipping idols instead of Allah. So, Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, sent Prophet Noah alayhi salam to guide them back to the right path. Prophet Noah alayhi salam told the people, fear Allah and listen to his commands. But the people didn't want to listen. They shook their heads and kept worshipping idols. Prophet Noah alayhi salam said, don't you understand? Allah created the sun, the moon, the stars, the mountains, the trees, and everything around you. He did all this for you. Why are you worshipping idols instead of Allah? But the people laughed at him and said, you're just a man like us. Why should we listen to you? Still, Prophet Noah alayhi salam didn't give up. He kept calling them to Allah day and night for 950 years. Some poor and weak people believed him and followed Allah's guidance. But most people made fun of him and even threw stones at him. One day, Allah spoke to Prophet Noah alayhi salam and said, don't be sad, Noah. You have done your job. Now I will punish the wrongdoers. Build a big ship that can carry a pair of every animal and the believers. Prophet Noah alayhi salam didn't know how to build a ship, but Allah guided him. First, Allah told him to plant trees, and after many years, the trees grew big and strong. Then Allah told him to cut the trees and use the wood to build the ship. Prophet Noah alayhi salam and his followers worked hard day and night to build the ship. The disbelievers laughed and said, look at this crazy old man building a ship on a mountain. How will he move it to the sea? Prophet Noah alayhi salam said, you will see soon. Finally, after many months, the ship was ready. It was very big, with 3 sections, one for the birds, one for the humans, one for the animals. Allah told Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, that the flood would begin when water comes out of his stove. One day, water started pouring from the stove, and it began to rain heavily. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, quickly called the believers and the animals to board the ship. The animals came in pairs, one male and one female of each kind. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, asked his wife and son to come on the ship, but they refused. His son said, I will climb the mountain and save myself. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, shouted, come on the ship. Only Allah can save you. But his son ignored him. A huge wave came and swept him and the other disbelievers away. The ship floated on the water for 150 days. Allah made sure that the animals lived peacefully together. Even the lions and tigers stayed calm. But the rats were causing trouble, so Allah created cats to control them. After months at sea, Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, sent a crow to find land, but it didn't return. Then he sent a dove, which came back with an olive branch in its beak. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, knew that land was near. Soon, the ship stopped on Mount Judy. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, and the believers came out and thanked Allah. The animals were released, and they spread across the earth. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, put his forehead to the ground and prayed to Allah. This was a new beginning for humanity.
That was such a great story, Tara.
Mashallah, I'm glad you liked it. Now, can I ask you some questions?
Yes, Tara.
Why did Allah send Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, to the people?
To guide them back to Allah.
Correct. Why didn't the people listen to him?
They thought he was just lying in another man like them.
Very good. Who boarded the ship with the Prophet?
The believers and animals in pairs.
Excellent. And where did the ship finally land?
On Mount Judy.
Mashallah, you remembered everything. That's all for tonight. Subscribe Smarts Only.
Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam, big sister. Will you tell me a story about a prophet? Yes. Of course. Today I'll tell you a story about Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. A long time ago, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was born in a land where people worshipped idols. His father made statues of idols, and people prayed to them. But Ibrahim alayhi salam knew that the idols could not hear or help them. He told his father, "Why do you worship things that cannot hear or see?" His father got angry and told him to stop talking about it. But Ibrahim alayhi salam wanted to teach about people about Allah, the one true God. One day there was a big festival in the town. While everyone was away, Ibrahim alayhi salam went to a temple. He broke all the small idols with an axe, leaving only the biggest one. When the people returned, they were shocked and angry. They asked, "Who broke our idols?" Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "Ask the big idol, maybe he knows." The people said, "The idol cannot talk." Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "Then why do you worship something that cannot speak or help you?" The people became very angry and decided to punish Ibrahim alayhi salam. They built a big fire and tied him up. They threw him into the fire. But Allah commanded the fire, "Be cool and safe for Ibrahim." The fire did not harm Ibrahim alayhi salam. The people were amazed and knew that Ibrahim alayhi salam was telling the truth. Ibrahim alayhi salam told them Allah is the one true Lord, worship only Him. Later, Allah blessed alayhi salam with two sons, Prophet Ismail alayhi salam and Prophet Ishaq alayhi salam. Allah tested Ibrahim alayhi salam by asking him to sacrifice his son Ismail alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam were ready to obey Allah. But Allah replaced Ismail alayhi salam with a ram as a reward for their faith. Allah was pleased with Ibrahim alayhi salam and made him a great prophet. Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam also built the Kaaba in Mecca. The Kaaba became a special place for Muslims to worship Allah. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam taught people to trust and obey Allah. That was such a great story, sister. MashaAllah. I'm glad you liked it. Now, can I ask you some questions? Yes. Who did the people worship in the beginning? Idols. What happened when Prophet Ibrahim salam broke all the idols? The people got angry and asked, what did Allah do when Ibrahim salam was thrown into the fire? Allah made the fire cool and safe. Who helped Ibrahim salam build the Kaaba? His son, Ismail salam. MashaAllah, you remembered everything. That's all for tonight. I'll tell you another story tomorrow. Subscribe for more.
It brings us blessings, joy and fame. Before we eat, before we play, we say Bismillah every day. Before we write, before we read, before we do a kind, good deed. When we wake up, when we sleep, Allah's name is ours to keep. Before we drink a glass of water, before we call our mom or father, before we walk, before we run, before we jump and have some fun, before we draw, before we paint, before we whisper a kind complaint, before we wear our shoes so tight, before we turn off the light, before we open the door so wide, before we take a step outside, before we start to do our chores, before we sweep the dusty floors, before we start to memorize, before we look up to the skies, when we're scared or feel alone, Bismillah brings us safely home. It keeps us safe, it keeps us strong, it helps us know right from wrong. So say Bismillah every time, in every place, in every rhyme. It makes our work easy and bright. With Bismillah we do things right.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a boy named Omar. Omar was 6 years old and very curious about Ramadan. On evening, Omar saw his older sister were getting ready to fast. Mama, why do we fast? Omar asked. Mama smiled, said, we fasted in Ramadan to please Allah, patience and kindness. If I get hungry, he asked, you can try a half day. Fast first, said Papa. The next morning, Umar woke early for Suhur. Suhur, yeah. Mama gave him Sundays and a glass of milk. Eat well, Omar. This will keep you strong. Omar finished his meal and made dua. Ya Allah, help me to be strong one day, he whispered. As the day went on, Omar started to feel hungry. He saw his sister making sandwiches. I really want to eat, Omar thought. But he remembered why he was fasting. For Allah, I am fasting for Allah, Omar reminded himself. To distract himself, Omar started reading himself. Omar said he had Mama said to give for iftar. Finally, the call to Maghrib. Stop! Allahu Akbar! Omar took a day and smiled. Alhamdulillah, he said happily. Was it over? His sister cheered. How do you feel? Baba asked. I feel happy. I feel happy and strong, Omar said. And I feel closer to Allah. Mama hugged Omar. You made it proud, Omar, she said. Omar smiled. He couldn't wait to try fasting next day. Ramadan is special, Omar thought. Because it brings me closer to Allah and my family. Omar went to bed and thankful. Alhamdulillah for Ramzan, he whispered before falling asleep.
Alhamdulillah means praise be to God. A phrase of thankfulness, a gift from above. It's said when we're happy, when things go right. A way to show thanks with all of our might. When we see the sun shining in the sky, or when we feel joy and a sweet butterfly, we say Alhamdulillah with a smile so wide, knowing God's blessings are by our side. It's said after a meal when we're full and pleased, for all the good things that bring us peace. When we wake up each day, start anew. Alhamdulillah means gratitude is true. It can be said for health, for love, for grace, for all the good things that bring us peace. When we wake up each day and start anew, Alhamdulillah means gratitude is true. It can be said for health, for love, for grace, for everything we have in our special space. It's a way to remember in times both good and bad, that God is always near and we should be glad. In moments of trouble or when we feel down, Alhamdulillah can turn things around. It reminds us that God is always near, and His love for us is something we hold dear. It's not just words, but a feeling so deep of thankfulness for the blessings we keep. So when you feel happy or even a little blue, say Alhamdulillah and feel the love too. Halal and Haram, it's easy to see what's good for you and me from Allah's decree. Halal means yes, it's good and right. Haram means no, it's out of sight. Halal are foods like fruits and bread, healthy and pure as the Prophet said. But haram foods we must avoid, like pork and wine, and never enjoy. Halal words are kind, like please and thanks. They make hearts grow in friendly ranks. Haram words hurt, they make us sad. So let's be kind and never bad. Halal actions help, like giving and care, sharing our blessings, being fair. Haram actions hurt, they're not allowed, like taking things or acting proud. Halal is smiling and lending a hand, helping each other across the land. Haram is fighting or being unkind. Let's leave bad habit far behind. Halal means sharing, being polite, showing respect in every life. Haram is greed, it's selfish and wrong. We choose the right to grow strong. Allah has given us choices to make between right and wrong for our own sake. In halal, there's peace, love and grace. Haram leads to an unhappy place. So let's learn together, be our bet, choosing halal in every test, following Allah in what's right and true, for a life of joy for me and you.
Today, I want to tell you a special story. It's about something very important in Islam. It's called Zakat.
Zakat? What's that, Daddy?
Zakat is when we give a part of what we have to help others who need it. It's a way of sharing.
Oh, so people give things to people?
Yes, exactly. It could be money, food, or even clothes. Anything that will help others.
But why do we do that, Daddy? We have to give our things?
Good question. You see, in Islam, we believe that when we give, it makes us kind and loving. Allah wants us to help those who are less fortunate.
So Allah wants us to share?
Yes, Allah loves it when we help others. And when we share, we also learn to be grateful for what we have.
But how much do we have to give?
You don't have to give everything. Just a little bit, like 2.5% of what you own.
2.5? That sounds like a tiny bit.
Exactly. Even a small amount can make a big difference to someone in need. Imagine if everyone gave just a little, lots of people would be helped.
So if I have $10 and give 25 cents...
That's right. And that 25 cents could help someone buy food or a new pair of shoes.
That's so nice. But what if I don't have money? I want to do charity.
You can also give food, clothes, or toys that you don't need anymore.
So I can give some of my toys?
Yes, sweetie. If you have toys that you don't play with anymore, you can give them to children who don't have toys.
I have some toys that I don't play with. I'll give them to the children who need them.
That's wonderful. You're learning to share, and that makes Allah happy. Remember, Zakat doesn't just help the poor, it also makes us better people.
I like that. But what happens when we give Zakat?
Well, when we give Zakat, Allah rewards us. We don't give to get something back, but Allah will make our hearts feel happy and peaceful.
I want to feel happy and peaceful.
And you will. You'll also see that helping others makes the world a better place.
I think I understand now. When we give, we're not just helping others, we're making the world nicer.
Exactly. And it's not just about giving money. Even a smile, a kind word, or helping someone is part of Zakat.
Wow, zakat is about more than just giving things. It's about being
Yes,
kind for a day.
sweetheart. It's about having a kind heart and doing good things to make the world a better place for everyone.
I want to help others all day. Time, Daddy.
And you will, my dear. Helping others and giving zakat is a part of being a good person and a good Muslim.
I can start today. I'll give some of my toys. Maybe I'll save some money for the poor kids
That's
too.
a wonderful idea. I'm proud of you for wanting to help. Remember, every little bit counts.
Thank you for teaching me about the zakat, Daddy. I feel happy just about thinking helping.
I'm so happy to hear that, my dear. Zakat is a way to bring us closer to Allah and make our hearts full of love.
I'll always remember to give and share just like the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us.
That's right. You're doing something very special. Keep your heart kind, and you'll be a great example for others.
I will, Daddy. I am ready to make the world better. One small act of kindness.
I'm so proud of you. Remember, zakat helps others and also helps you grow into a kind person.
I feel so happy to know that I can make a difference even with small things.
That's the spirit. Every little act of kindness counts, and you're helping to make the world a beautiful place.
Subscribe for more Islamic videos.
Little coin, a little share, shows the world that we all care. Even small gifts, big or bright, bring someone joy, make things right. Zakat is love, zakat is king, helping others peace we find. When we give, Allah sees, blessings come like a gentle breeze. Food for someone, clothes to wear, giving shows how much we care. Helping hands smile so wide, spreading joy and love inside. A thirsty child, a hungry friend, a little help, a hand to lend. Sharing brings a happy day, wipes the tears and pain away. Allah tells us give away, helping hearts will light the way. Zakat is kindness, can't you see? It makes the world happy and free. A tiny gift can mean so much, open meal, the loving touch. Even small hands can help and do. Zakat is love from me and you. A little kindness goes so far, like the shining guiding star. Giving makes our hearts so bright, filling the world with love and light. So don't wait, don't delay, give with love every day. Zakat will bring us all together, spreading joy that lasts forever. Zakat is given, oh so bright, helping others day and night. It's a gift from me and you, oh, to those in need, both old and new. If we have more, we love to share, because Allah says always care. Helping hands and hearts so true. Zakat is kindness, we must do. Zakat is kindness, we must do, to help the people every day. A little giving, big and small, can bring a smile to one and all. The poor, the hungry, those in pain, zakat will bring them hope again. It's not just coins, but love we give, to help them smile and help them live. It cleans our hearts, it makes us good. It spreads more love just like it should. Zakat is joy, it is so sweet. It makes our faith feel strong and neat. Alhamdulillah, zakat, zakat, a loving way to help the people every day. A little giving, big and small, can bring a smile to one and all. So let's be kind, and always share, to show the world that we all care. Allah loves when we give away, so let's do zakat and always pray.